And good evening, everyone. It is 9:30 in the great state of misery, and I'm back for more Neverwinter Nights. I haven't played in the past 2 days because I had to stay late at work, and it seems as though my sound is a lot louder than usual. Let me see. Oh no, it's just my physical volume control, which was set really, really high. So now the sound's no longer deafening me. So when I last played Neverwinter Nights, I was stuck at this nymph's home, and I had just what was the word? Defeated or diplomacied her into letting us go. And then I thought I didn't have a lot more to go, and then I realized I still had several more rooms to clear. So I decided to end the stream after speaking to Terrari. What the hell? Oh, there were traps here. Are there still traps here? No more. So there were traps here, and since they were no longer on the hostile faction, when they tried to open the door, they got exploded. Oh wow. Anyway, I'm gonna continue looting this place for stuff to sell. You, go
Yes.
home.
What do you want?
Ah, there it is. The nymph's lock of nymph's hair. This is the quest item I need to finish Sharwin's quest. Is that the last room? No, there's one more room I need to loot. Okay, let me check my volume levels. Volume levels appear to be okay. So, here we go. Oh, nothing here. Nothing to unlock, so let's just open all of this. The nymph just has 104 gold lying around in a barrel. But then again, I suppose this is a magical home. This is in a hollow tree, and this is too big to fit in that hollow tree outside. Okay, before I continue, I'm gonna go back to town, sell some stuff, purchase from the temple. I'm gonna keep that because I might need that against death magic. Let's see. I might need that. Let's sell this. Sell. Boots of Elvenkind, I do not use stealth at all, so I don't need that. Got a lot to sell. Okay, I'm gonna sell all these because I don't need this much fairy dust. And I will get more anyway once I finish the once I progress through the Neverwinter Wood quest line. Okay, I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. Sell. Okay, Slod's tongue. I guess yeah, I don't really need that much. Okay. Fairy dust, dragon blood. I might need this. This isn't very common, and I don't know how many other recipes need that. Okay. I can actually probably safely drop these because I don't really. Castle Jarg is forever out of our access because the Lathander already allowed everyone else to go. So I don't really need any of these. I might stash them in some container. Alright, thinking. I think that's everything I need to sell. Well, I guess I can sell these. I guess I will probably need these at some point. I'm gonna keep these just in case. Finger of Death is not really that useful as a scroll because the save DC isn't high enough. Gate I might keep because that's fucking hilarious. Okay, that's probably it for now. Let's go back to the mercenary barracks and talk to Sharwin, which will upgrade her belt to +3. Then I'm gonna equip it and bring my charisma to 29. Oh, I forgot to do something. I actually need to set up my chat monitor. So I will be right back. Alright, I'm back, and note to self, I probably need an I'll be right back screen, a BRB screen. I've set up my chat monitor, and now I can see y'all chat. Anyway, let's continue on with the game. Sharwin, where are you? There you are.
I suspected you'd show up here soon.
Yes, you. Right,
Yes.
click.
Is there something?
You level up. Alright, waifu has improved.
Yes. Is there?
Let's talk. I'd like you to continue your story from before, Sharwin. Very well, Plowshare. I had already told you that we'd met the Lady Onaris, correct? That she'd fawned all over Danon, but he'd assured me there was nothing to fear? Well, we were bound by contract now to perform, so we did. We did so well, too. It was not long before we became the toast of Athkatla, praised by the Lord and Lady Onaris at every turn. Nobles showered us with attention and gifts at every turn. Everyone wanted us to perform for them next. I was a bit dazzled by it all, but also concerned. Lady Onaris continued to lavish attention on Danon. She called him to private performances without me, and he was spellbound despite my efforts to distract him. Were they having an affair? I prayed that it was not so. I suspected but could prove nothing. The servants were too good at misdirecting me, subtly keeping me from interrupting their privacy. Desperate and angry, I accused Danon of succumbing to her lust. He denied it angrily, and I believed him, almost. What did you do? After one of our largest concerts, I followed Danon as he left the stage. I used what magic I knew to disguise myself, avoiding the servants and keeping pace with him. I felt terribly guilty for the deception, hoping against hope that my suspicions were for naught. Of course, I was disappointed. I watched invisibly as Danon made his rendezvous with Lady Onaris, laying fevered kisses upon her and saying how every minute they were apart was excruciating him. Oh, hi there, Khajiit. I'm narrating this thing. I'm also using my Blue Yeti microphone. I think I've used this twice now. I used this first on Sunday and again today. Not sure if there's any difference in the voice quality. I haven't reviewed the video yet from last time. Why did they bother to keep it secret from you? Number 3. Don't be foolish. They weren't keeping it secret from me. They were keeping it secret from Lord Onaris. He likely could have cared less, but appearances had to be maintained. In my shock, I must have dropped my spell, for the Lady Onaris spotted me. She did not care. She only laughed lightly and pointed me out to Danon. He merely looked at me and smiled. I merely stood there dumbfounded as Danon called me a foolish little girl. Pathetic, even. Not only did he prefer Lady Onaris, but he had never loved me. I fled, their mocking laughter ringing in my ears. I fled them. I fled Athkatla, and I have never been back. That's horrible, Sharwin. Yes, I was devastated. I had left the security of my family to make Danon my world, and it had crumbled around me. As I said, however, things were not as they seemed. I found out much later that Lady Onaris' beauty was the result of an enchantment, a glamour. She had spellbound Danon in the literal sense. I have also discovered that a lock of Nymph's hair will break her spell. Danon will be released, and her glamour will end. Glamour. A glamour, if I remember my D&D 3.5 or 3.0 correctly, is a type of spell that affects your perception. An enchantment glamour would make you perceive someone differently. It doesn't actually change their actual appearance, you just perceive them differently, as opposed to an illusion glamour, which actually changes their actual appearance. Anyway, and her glamour will end. She will revert to her natural appearance, old and fat, so I hear. Pardon me. Are you sure Danon is still with her? Yes, so the story goes, at any rate. He has been a famous bard in Athkatla for years, and she is still his patron. A fairy tale that will end one day. Everyone should be allowed their little illusions, perhaps. I admit that it would give me some small satisfaction to remove her spell once and for all. All it will take is finding that nymph's hair. One day, perhaps, I shall discover some. I believe I have a lock of Nymph's hair here. That is Nymph's hair, isn't it? You are a marvel, Plowshare. Danon will be freed and Lady Onaris revealed for the fat old woman she is. Or is that what I want? I have been looking forward to this for some time, but I fail to feel any excitement over it. Danon should be free from the spell at least, no? Hmm. The spell may have worn off, and maybe it was really his choice, but what if it wasn't? I suppose I owe him that much, at least. Thank you, Plowshare. I wish I had something more to thank you with. Maybe I'll think of something later. Let's go on, shall we? Upgrade! I have a new belt. So it's plus 2 persuade. This doesn't do anything for me, and plus 3 charisma, so let's put it on. So now my charisma is 29. And my persuade is 23. Oh boy, I can pretty much pass almost every persuade check in the game now. Let me see. Should I take Murder Dwarf? Yeah, let's take Murder Dwarf with us. He's the most powerful companion. So Khajiit, the funny thing about that word is that in my native tongue, baka is the word for cow, which I think we inherited from the Spanish, vaca. So when I first, started watching anime, I was like, baka, I guess that's weird. Because I hear both the baka idiot and the baka cow together. Rest. So the next thing would be to rescue the druids, the missing druids. One of these druids has been found and rescued. One of the druids is in a witch's hut. The other is in a spider lair. And I already rescued Ferrari, whatever his name is. Alright, let's go back. Wait, did you just end your stream now? Or... Oh, you ended it a while back. Never mind. Holy crap, you scared me. Okay. Holy crap, he's just killing everyone. Okay, okay. Mage armor. I forgot to use haste, but whatever. I don't need to cast as many spells because some of my spells don't work on him. Quest item, go to the back. Okay, buffs are ready. I'm not sure if I need to go deeper into the wood yet or if the spider cave is in this area. Goodness, that's a lot of loot just randomly lying around. This, I believe, is the transition to the other area. Yep, right there. I need to see if there's a cave here I need to go to. I think that might be it. But first we're gonna murder some animals.
Attack!
Grimnock, kill them all. My pathfinding's bugging out, that's funny. Holy crap, look at him go. He's so fast. They gotta go fast. Alright, let's go to this cave. I think one of the druids is here. Yep, this is the cave.
Perish as you should.
Oh, that error cap just died. Got exploded. Now I fall back and let Grimnock kill everyone. He's not immune to poison, interesting. He is immune to disease, I believe. No? Oh, he's not immune to disease, never mind. I thought he was. Okay, I'm gonna heal you. Oh wait, no. I need an antidote to heal him because he's still poisoned. So the thing about antidote potions in this game is that they also work as a lesser restoration. In D&D, antidote only cures you of the poison. Any ability damage you had taken is not removed. But in this game, it combines lesser restoration and remove poison to the same effect. Okay, immunity to poison. That'll probably be useful, but you know, I want to keep my +3 charisma for now. Quick save, just in case the game crashes. The game actually doesn't crash a lot, from what I've found. So I actually don't need to compulsively quick save as I normally do. Okay, there's more of these. Just gonna let him handle it. Gotta be efficient and play properly instead of doing the reckless thing and just blasting everything to bits. Ooh, he's casting web. I heard that. I've been playing this game long enough that I already have memorized most of the spell sound effects, so I can tell what they're casting. And here's the nice thing: if you kill the caster, the spell is dispelled, so you don't have to wait an obnoxiously long amount of time for long-lasting spells. Normally, spells in D&D, at least in D&D 3e, are fire and forget. Once the caster casts them, they generally don't have any direct control over it. I believe D&D 3rd Ed added the idea of dismissible spells, which allow you to dispel the spell with a standard action. But some spells can't be dismissed on their own.
Death comes for us all! Taste of my
Like, normally in D&D 3e, Tensor's transformation cannot be dispelled on its own, cannot be dismissed. But because of the way it was implemented in Neverwinter Nights, you can actually... Oh, another one. What a coincidence. You can actually dismiss the spell by canceling the polymorph. It's implemented as a polymorph effect, which polymorphs you into an elf with a greatsword, which is really weird and not how the spell should be. Normally it just makes you really good at combat and doesn't actually polymorph you. There are mods though that change the spell to how it actually should be in D&D 3e, and I think I used some of those mods in the past because it's annoying. When you polymorph, you unequip all of your items, including your stat buffing items, which means it fucks with your bonus spell slots from having a high charisma modifier or an int modifier if you're a wizard. So generally, well, one way you can bypass that drawback is to cast your high level spells first, so you don't have to worry about losing them. Or cast a lot of spells first beforehand. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna drink an antidote. Goodness, he's just killing everything so quickly. Alright, moving on. There's monsters on the other side. Ah, fuck it, I'll fireball. I haven't cast a spell yet. Aside from buffs. Oh, it disrupted the Ettercap's web spell.
It's difficult to carry.
Yeah, but they can cast it again, so it's not a big deal. That's weird. Oh, now they're dead. They kept stopping the casting. It just kept interrupting. And they just wasted their actions. Antidote! There we go. It might actually be worth it for me to equip that encircling scale. Just to save myself on the, Oh, what is that? The Queen Spider. You have a stone skin effect on you, milady, so I'm gonna dispel that. It just got exploded. So, Breach is good. That'll cancel their stone skin.
The Silent Lord!
Exploded.
Death comes for us all!
Alright, Breach. There we go. Now you can punch the spider to death. Do I have... Oh, I have Missile Storm now. And I assigned it here because I ran out of hotkeys on the front page. So, this is how silly overpowered this spell is. It's basically just Daka magic version. Daka. I can't do the sound effect. It's from Warhammer. Ah, there he is. Here's the druid. This halfling druid looks like he could run through the bushes like a fox chasing a rabbit.
Pleased to see you.
Oh, thank you for unraveling me from that cocoon. I thought I was dead for sure. I'm glad I was able to find you down here. Who are you? My name is Orlane. I am a druid who was sent by my leader Owel to find out what is wrong with the spirit of the wood. I have met Owel. My name is Plowshare, and I was sent to rescue you. Heck, the balance for Owel. He is a strong leader. So how did you get captured? I was sent into the wood to find out why the creatures were attacking everyone. I tried talking to a deer in one clearing, but the poor thing's mind was so confused that it attacked me. You were attacked by a deer? I've never heard of such a thing. Well, I have. I got attacked by a deer on the way here. It came right at me, and I tried to dodge, but it caught me in the side with a hoof. It reared up to strike me again, but then it suddenly turned and ran off. I got up to try and follow, but then I heard a soft chittering sound behind me. I turned around, but before I even saw what was happening, something soft with long hairy legs and mandibles stepped on top of me. The spiders attacked you on the surface? I didn't even know what it was at first. I felt the thing bite me, and suddenly the entire world started to spin. Next thing I knew, I was in here, all wrapped up. I was just waiting to feel another bite when you came along and set me free. Again, thank you so very much. Now I need to find my companion druids and see if we can figure out what to do about the spirit of the wood. Tell me what you've learned about the spirit of the wood. Well, it is obvious that something is severely wrong with the spirit of the wood. It seems to have gone crazy. Usually the spirit enters and exits the wood through a pool in the north part of the forest, but from what I could gather, the spirit hasn't been seen for a while. You mean there's a cave under the pool? No, it's a kind of portal. The pool is some kind of entrance to another realm where the spirit usually lives. I haven't the slightest idea what the other realm looks like, though. Why didn't you go into it? I don't know much about the pool except a few legends. I do know that no living creature can get through the portal and into the other realm. According to an old druid I once met, the portal exists between the realms of life and death. The spirit exists as some sort of half-life. Gordon Freeman. So it can go through the portal at will, but we can't. I hope you're feeling better now. You should get going. I already know his information. I'm just going to skip the rest of it. I should be fine now. Again, I can't thank you enough for your assistance. Good luck. Good luck and be careful out there. Ding. Alright, so I'm probably going to just finish full looting this area. Click. Quick save. And there's more stuff here. An ender cap. Dire Spider, just gonna fireball them, I suppose. Oops, quick. Quick. Criminal, kill that thing to death. Alright, so he just did everything for me. Thanks, fam. So there's one more area here, then we go back here and to the exit. Did I loot this already? Yes, I did. What is that? A ring of clear thought +1. Okay, I don't need that. I don't use intelligence. And there's some an ender cap and a spider. Let's fireball it. There we go. There's another one. Go kill him, Grimnaw. I think that might be the last of it. So let's just loot this and leave this cave. Yep. And I'm pretty sure I already looted these bodies. Yes, I have. And just in time for my ghostly visage to expire. So I'm just gonna immediately recast them. Pardon me. And let's get out of here. Feeding chamber. I guess that's... So I guess that was where the queen was. Alright, let's do this. Back outside. I'm curious if there's anything in here. There's a box, a crate, and some stones to loot. Just some boars that I don't really need to get rid of. I know there's like a graveyard here, which is tied to a quest that I pretty much don't really do. I think it's a druid quest, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, it's time to go deeper into the forest. So I don't know if y'all can hear the footsteps, but the footsteps of the characters, Grimnaw and my character, they change based on what surface we're on. Like we're currently stepping on grass, so we give off some really, our footsteps sound grassy. I don't know if that's a term to use, but when we were inside that building, our footsteps sounded like they were on wood or stone as appropriate. Now when I cross over here, my footsteps sound wet. Ooh, dire bear. And we're gonna punch it to death. And it's dead. Okay. So, are these locked? Monk lockpick time. What is that? Oh, spirit poison. A poison to kill the spirit of the wood found at a campsite in the Neverwinter Wood. Huh. The plot thickens. I think that's the witch's lair over there. And there's another cave here. Huh. I'm not sure what that is. I already rescued the druid, so there's... You know what? Fuck it. Let's just explore it. I have the time anyway. Oops. And dead. I'm curious what's in here. Neverwinter. Oh, it's a small cave. Ancient dire bear. Ooh. I think that might actually be dangerous. I'm gonna do the cheesy way. I'm gonna buff myself with these damage shields and have the bear kill itself on me. Alright, Grimno, I'm gonna have
Stay
you
rooted to this spot.
stay rooted to this spot and then come to me.
God
Roar!
perishes you should. Stay
Hold
rooted
position
to this
first.
spot.
I need you to attack me first. Intensity attack, okay? Come on, attack me. There we go.
Strike at them.
Now Grimno can attack. Is its AC good enough though? Oh, it keeps missing me. It takes so much damage from attacking me. Okay, there we go. We just killed Smokey the Bear. Only you can commit animal. Ooh, is that what I think it is? Yes, the Boots of Speed. I got it at last. Oh yeah. That's gonna make the game a lot less tedious because I can now zip around like Sonic for the rest of the game. That's pretty much the best pair of boots in the game. And oh wow, there's even an archer's belt. I could have used that, but I already had damage reduction, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Here's a dire bear. We can just kill it to death. And there's the portal. I wonder if I should do the witch quest first. You know what? We can do it now. I can just finish the witch's quest later. An ancient altar covered in grotesque carvings, bloodstains, some fairly recent, and surrounded by bones, looms ominously beneath the waterfall. So, here's the crazy thing about this quest. The obvious thing to do is number 4, but that's just insane. That is way, way out of character for someone to do. But this is D&D, so we're gonna do it. Draw forth the dagger and plunge it into your chest, and have your henchmen do the same. Yeah. Do we turn into titans? No, we get teleported to the spirit realm. We're now in Soul Society. For any of you Bleach weebs in the chat, and I know you're a Bleach weeb, Khajiit. Alright, let's kill these things to death. You. Eat an ice storm. And it's dead. I sometimes pronounce Grimno as Grimjaw because of the character Grimjaw from Bleach. The best kitty. Will-O-Wisp. Just attack it, I suppose. And it's dead. And this guy's rhyming. This mangy-looking dwarf wanders around, chanting strange things to himself. Like everything he says is a rhyme. Hi-dee, fiddle-dee-dum, me ate some bark and knifed your mum.
Well met.
Oodly olly, what's this man who shares me frying pan? I'm Plowshare, who are you? Whoops, hold on, let's talk to him again.
Well met.
Oodlally, what's this man who shares me frying pan? I'm Plowshare, who are you? Who are I? Who be me? That's not the thing I told the tree. I tell you once and then no more. Me name be locked behind a door. The door can open if you try, but if you lose, then say goodbye. I'm going to try and ask some questions. Do you think you could answer some? I fly through the air or live in a shoe. Take your time and think it through. What has driven you crazy? I must be hazy. My thoughts are lazy. It's not my plane, I say with disdain. That almost made sense. Do you mean you're crazy because you are on the spirit's plane? Too long, could not hold on. Got me mine, now in a bind. I think I understand. Now I want to try and to ask you some other questions. I fly through the air or live in a shoe. Take your time and think it through. Is it possible for you to stop rhyming? The song me sing is in me head. Better to sing than soon be dead. What are you doing here? When out of luck, then me get stuck. Then did say hi, but no goodbye. You mean somebody left you here and you can't get out? Like mice through holes, out they go, but close the holes to me, said no. The job me did, though not know why, was to the tree to say goodbye. The spirit sick, but it no die, though I did me best to try. Me chopped it good, then poisoned well, but now me be stuck here in hell. I need to silence my phone. I just realized that I didn't do that. So you're the one who hurt the spirit of the wood. Do you know how to cure it? A vial with the cure does be, but you won't find it out from me. Don't worry, I won't tell anybody your secret. You can trust me. Up in the northeast, across the river locks, is where you can find a pile of rocks. Within the pile, the lie the vial. Northeast. Nani? Oh, wait, that's weird. So north. So this is north. Wait, did I already loot it? Don't tell me I already looted the quest item. I don't see it anywhere. Why is he saying northeast? This is north. This is northeast. Huh. Across the river locks. There's a river. Is that a river? Why would someone want to hurt the spirit? A stone to get with magic rune that spirit hid like a sacred tomb. Me did not see what rune be like. Goes to mage. That's quite a hike. What thing it does me do not know. Me did it because Mogrim tells me so. Who is this Mogrim? If the mouse squeaks, the lion pounces and swallows down those little ounces. You're scared of Mogrim. Don't worry, I'm a much tougher lion than he is. This Mogrim be a mage who hides in tower. Be wary of his awful power. It soars up high as it can in evil city of Luskan. Luskan. That's Luskan. Okay, that doesn't rhyme. Like a queen bee in her hive, others he sent to keep his works alive. Do you mean there are other cultists causing trouble? Of other cultists me know 3, but me not know who they be. One does walk in caves like fort, north of the city of last port. That's the caves, you already cleared those. 2 does hide unless he ran within the city of Luskan. Yep. The last would be number 3, lost in Charwood, mad like me. And now it does be time to go. I'll just get me hat, but wait, oh no. Me hat be gone, who would know? You hit it on me, now it's time you go. He's gonna attack me. Ow. Okay, so you fight that guy while I check it here. Did I grab it already? Rocks. I don't see any potion item on me. Spirit poison, that's not it. This is ale. Fox's cunning. Yeah, I don't see it here. This northeast. Oh, he's still alive. Here, no, damn it. Kill him. And he's dead. 61 XP, so that was quite a bit. The journal. Ruby Crossbow, Ruby Tuesday. This is a journal obviously written by the dwarf Relmar before he went insane. It details much of his journey to the Spirit's realm. There are several sections of particular note. Entry number 32. Word came down from Mogrim in the tower in Luskan today. I am being sent to Neverwinter Wood with some lackeys to attack some spirit creature. The bloody wizard's given me a vial of poison, supposed to be incurable, short of the single-shot antidote he gave me. I'm not sure why he gave me the antidote, though. Possibly I could use it for bartering for something. Though Talos only knows what we're searching for. Some of his wizards are coming with us. They'd better not get in my way or I'll... Entry number 34. Stupid wizards want to kill me. They say it's the only way to enter this other realm. I'll be damned if I let some bony-assed idiot wizards let it slip that there be 3 other cult agents in the area. One be holed up in Luskan, and let me just add that the finest of whorehouses be in that town. The second be exploring some caves to the north of Port Blast, while the other be in Charwood, a place I know precious little about. I'm thinking that when we adventure here be done, there may be a wee bit of gold to be earned with such information. Entry number 52, and a damn fine pickle me be in now. Hork and Tithet both are dead, killed by the spirit while I poisoned the tree. Then those wizards took off and left me here to die. I don't know how, but you can count on Relmar to find his way back home, and when I do, entry number 57, what be wrong with this place? Every landmark disappears without a trace. It seems like there'd be no way out. It makes me want to shout. What the blazes am I rhyming for? I don't know what's happening, but I decided I'd better hide the antidote to the poison before I get jumped by the spirit. All blasted night the thing wails. Last night I just about got up and took the antidote over to pour on its tree. I can't imagine what I was thinking. The last entry is almost incomprehensible, as the ability to think or write coherently seems to have been stripped from the dwarf's mind. It does mention something about a pile of rocks to the northwest, not northeast, of the spirit. Excuse me. So northwest is around here. So that's what I thought. They probably used the wrong word. Let me just scroll back. I'm pretty sure he said northeast. Let me see. Yep, he did say northeast. Not northwest. So I mean, that could be explained by just him going, crazy, and he didn't know right from left. I mean, I know some people in real life who, no, your left, your other left. Is this it? Yes, it looks like a bull strength potion. So the thing is, you have to use it on the spirit of the wood. You have to beat it into submission without killing it. And then you can talk to it. So I hope I don't deal too much damage to it and accidentally explode it. Because it'll... I mean, I can still progress through the game. It's just not going to be ideal. And they all died. Except for the Will-O-Wisp. Because... of course, they'd be immune to fire, sonic, electrical, cold, and acid. Grimnall, kill them to death. Okay, so pretty much we're killing the Shinigami in Soul Society right now. And now, where's the spirit? I think the spirit's right here. Around this area. Oh wait, I went the wrong way. It's right here. It's right... see the map? It should be... yeah, it should be around that area. Grimnall just killing everything to death. Oh, I'm immune because I have Ghostly Visage. But then I failed the saving throw and it trapped me anyway. I should be immune. Okay, I'm tired of this. I'm just gonna Missile Storm you. Oh! I got entangled and it cancelled my spell. Okay, let's do this. There we go, it's dead. Is there anything to loot here? No, nothing. Moving on. Should be more fairy dust, yep. And because I have a high enough appraise skill, I can now sell them for 2 gold instead of just 1 gold. Hooray! It's not much, but every penny counts. Okay, more of you. Fireball, I'm in a hurry. That's got exploded. More fairy dust. Okay, I'm gonna quick save because I actually want to save the spirit of the wood, but there we go. Let's start by breaching you. Kill him. Now you're hasted. Oh shit, what happened? Are you confused? No, you're not. I'm just dazed. Okay, stop attacking. I don't want you to explode the spirit. There we go. We did it, Reddit. We did it. Object is busy right now. The spirit of the wood looks at you in confusion. Can you speak? Blurry images race through your mind. Very little is recognizable except some images of small animals and other woodland creatures. Then the images become clearer. A stream of pictures flicks through your mind. Woodland creatures of all shapes and sizes, trees and bushes, insects and rocks. The images are jumbled together and include everything imaginable that could be found in a forest. The images slow down and you see one creature. While the details are blurry, it is obviously a dwarf. An image of the spirit appears and the dwarf does something to a tree, but you can't quite understand what he does. Suddenly the dwarf is gone and the image of the spirit begins to fade. The woodland creatures appear again, but this time you see them as if through a red glass. The creatures begin to attack each other and other shapes that might be humanoid. You sense the fear and frustration of the spirit as the images jumble together into incomprehensible darkness. The spirit stands staring off into nothing, looking weaker than ever. I need to actually heal you. Fear and despair are the spirit's only response to your return. I have found a cure for you. You see a blurry image of yourself touching the spirit, followed by the spirit getting larger. Yes, I will cure you. You walk forward and give the antidote to the spirit. It shudders, then the spirit seems to swell in size. Emotions of joy and love threaten to overwhelm your senses. The images in your mind gain clarity and focus as the spirit recovers from the poison. An image of a fox curled around a sleeping rabbit fills your mind, along with an intensely protective feeling. Now can you show me what happened here? You see a group of men come into the forest. A familiar evil-eyed dwarf is with the group. They go to the pool and the dwarf steps into it. One of the men walks over and thrusts a dagger through the back of the dwarf's throat. Relmar, the crazy dwarf. The image dissolves and suddenly you can see that the dwarf is in the spirit's realm. A few minutes later, Relmar is joined by several of the other men. The group walks toward the spirit's tree, spreading out until they form a circle. 3 of the men rush at the spirit while Relmar sneaks up on the tree. Relmar takes his axe and coats the edge with a green liquid. He hacks at the tree a couple of times. So that's how they managed to poison you, but why did they want to? The image returns with the 2 men who were not in the fight running over to the tree. They start to dig between its roots until they uncover a smooth, flat stone. One of the men in the image laughs and then casts a spell. The 2 step through a portal that appears and they are gone. Relmar goes to run through the portal, but it disappears. The last of the men fighting the weakened spirit are slain, and Relmar flees away from the tree to disappear. What was on that stone? All images disappear from your mind to be replaced by glowing sigil. The glyph pulses with power, and you get the sense of incredibly strong magic. As you look at the rune, the feeling changes from power to time. You feel ages slipping away from your present to the past, long before your time, before the demi-human races, even before the humans had power. The sense of time disappears, and you are left with an image of the spirit placing the stone in the roots of the tree. The images recede entirely from your mind, and your body feels distorted for a short moment. The spirit smiles at you. The last thing you sense is a pleasant emotion of farewell. Oh, I got banished before I could loot the containers. Alright, that's fine. Whatever. Can I go back there? Hold on, quick save. Let me see if I can go back there. Yep, I can go back there. Okay, so I can grab the things I left behind. There's an exit portal there. And now I see the whole map is explored. I guess that's because I saved the forest? Okay, so now we can loot the spirit realm. We can loot Soul Society. The music changed too. It's now a more, I guess, I don't know how to describe it. Peaceful music compared to what it was before. There's the exit portal. There's some containers I missed. And it seems, I mean, it's still very foggy, but it seems a lot brighter compared to before. And there's the spirit. Okay, now I can loot this. Loot. Ooh, Morningstar +1. I guess I can just sell that. More stuff to sell. There we go. Is there anything else here? Nope, I think. Alright, let's head back to reality. Oh, here's one thing. I obviously cannot... Oh, I can. Huh. I guess it must be because the spirit is now healed. Normally you couldn't do that while in the spirit realm. It blocks you. I guess that's a shortcut.
Hey, I'll take it.
So I'm actually gonna sell my stuff before I turn in the quest to Owell. I got a lot of fairy dust. Holy carp. Selling these. Sell. That's a lot of gold. I don't think I'll be needing the frost giant strength, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Because this is way more useful. Okay, I'm gonna go back there. Because I actually need to return to the druids. So this will teleport... Oh yeah, no. I still have to finish the witch quest. One of the witches is holding a druid hostage. Alright, quick save. So now the animals should stop attacking me. They shouldn't be attacking me now. And I can just breeze through this area. See, the deer are now non-hostile. Alright, so I've never done this before. Normally I do all the quests before doing the main quest, but I wonder if she's still going to be hostile to me. Oh, they still are. Okay, let's kill these fire elementals. Are those water elementals? Water elementals. Okay, so I think they're immune to fire? Well, let's find out. Empowered fireball. They're not! And they all died. Okay, I'm gonna disarm the traps before I continue. Yep, trap. One of them was carrying a book. Randomly generated loot, as usual. Quick save. Let's go here. Ah, there's one of the tomes of Imaskar. The Tome of Resonance. This heavy and tattered tome is labeled with a large and ancient rune that translates simply to resonance. Among its more interesting passages is the following. The undercapped silk gland is a substance known to augment and accentuate the capabilities of other reagents, and is therefore quite popular amongst the scholars of wizardry. When combined with the fenberry and the spell Lightning Bolt, a magical mass is created that shimmers and glows while maintaining the electric charge of the spell. Those who have experimented with this mass find that the creation shows a resistance to many magical effects. It can only be guessed that the nature-bound regenerative focus of the fenberry discharges Faerun's oft-magical effects, while the silk maintains the power of the lightning bolt. I think that's for creating a wand of lightning bolt, I think. Alright, so as with the other areas, I'm gonna full loot this place for stuff to sell. Quick save. So many books. Click, and I think this goes back here. I'm gonna find traps again. Yep, there was a trap there. And there's a water elemental. These water elementals are scary because they have an attack. They have a save or die attack that can instantly kill you if you fail your save. Air elementals are less scary. They're just fast and they can knock you down, but they can't accidentally... They can't just one-shot you if you fail your save. Quick save. Oh, invisible stalkers. Okay, attack them.
Strike at them! Attack!
You know what? Let's do this. Oh, that's a water elemental. I don't.
I need healing.
Okay, good. You killed it before it could do its pulse attack. Or what did? Yeah, it was trying to do its attack. I know this place has a bajillion traps in it. But thanks to the Find Trap spell, we disarmed most of it. Quick save. Is there anything here? Nope. Okay, so this area is clear. Now for... what is this? Oh, it's like a pantry. This is like their fridge, I guess? I don't know what word to use. Pantry, I believe, is the most accurate one. Alright, let's rest for now. And I actually don't need the haste spell anymore. I think I might still... I'm not sure. I have the haste boots, which means I'm perma-hasted. I can probably still use it on a companion who is not Grimnaw to give them haste. So, yeah, I guess I'll keep it. Now, this is one of the nice things about the haste boots. It speeds up buffing a lot. Because I'm now casting a spell every 3 seconds instead of a spell every 6 seconds. Haste is a very powerful effect in D&D 3.0. It got nerfed for spell casting in D&D 3.5, but it's a lot more powerful for fighter types. Also, the haste spell in D&D 3.5 is an area of effect spell, which can buff your entire party, and it's really, really powerful. Without being overpowered. Okay, Flesh Golem. I'm gonna explode you with a Firebrand. Okay, you didn't die. Grimnaw, finish them off. And it's dead. I'm gonna loot these while he's fighting off those invisible stalkers. You know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna fireball these guys. Good job, Murder Dwarf. Fireball the stag beetles. Just gonna open these and kill them to death. Grimnaw, go get him. They got exploded. Okay, there's one more. His Pathfinder is bugging out, so I'm gonna have to do it myself. Or I'm gonna lure it outside. God damn it, I'm stuck. There we go. Boots of Striding, you're nowhere as good as my Boots of Haste, Boots of Speed, so I'm gonna keep them on. Alright,
Cannot be done.
the lock on this door is to, yada.
Greetings to you.
All I want to do is get back to the grove and take a bath. Okay, I need to actually grab the key from the witch, I think.
Is there something you need?
Okay, I didn't mean to click you. Let's see, what is in here? Are there fire elementals, water elementals? Yep, water elementals. I'm gonna burn you all. Stay away from me, I don't want to die. Oh! DC 22. Holy sh... And it's a reflex... Oh, no, wait. No, that's my fireball. It doesn't say... it doesn't show how they kill Grimnaw. It doesn't show his saving throws. He probably rolled a natural one because like Grimno as a monk has really, really good saving throws. There we go. We got him. He just died from the that ability of theirs. I don't remember what it's called, but it deals I think half damage to themselves, and then it's basically a save or die in an AOE, which can pretty much kill you instantly if you roll a 1. Alright, there seem to be traps here. I'm gonna start disarming traps. Yep, there were. There's the witch, Setara.
What in Suni's name are you doing in my house?
This ancient creature is almost too unbearably hideous to look at. I was sent here to collect the gem you have. That greedy elf sent you here. Did he tell you to kill me and steal my gem? No, I was just hoping to convince you to let me have it. I certainly don't think that you improved your chances by busting in here and killing all my servants. Not exactly tactful, is it? But I might have a use for you since you are so interested in acquiring objects for others. We might be able to make a deal. What can I do to help you? The only thing that holds true value for me is my beauty. There is a nymph who lives in this forest who has a mirror that can return my beauty. I overheard 2 dryads talking about it just before all this trouble started. The nymph lives to the northeast of here. I would get it myself, but I can't go anywhere near her. The unearthly beauty of her face physically hurts me, and she shuns me because I am ugly. Please, get me the mirror. What will you give me to get this mirror for you? I'm sure the elf will give you a fair price for the gem. I also have knowledge of the whereabouts of a druid who has been missing. She might have information in the spirit of the wood. If you do what I ask, I will give you both things. I have the mirror right here. Oh, yes, yes, yes! I am so glad I trusted you with the task. Now if you will just give it to me, then I can be cured. You will be blessed to look upon my true dazzling beauty. I want the gem and the information, though. Of course, here's the gem. You should be able to get something for it from that elf Eliath in Port Last. He seemed quite desperate for it. You can find a druid locked in the southwest most room. Here's a key for the cell door. Don't worry, she has not been harmed. Look at me, it worked. I'm beautiful again. I'll bet that you never expected me to be so incredibly stunning now, did you? You're right. You're definitely striking to look at. Oh, it's true, and you are quite perceptive, so I'll help you even more. I found an old book that talks about entering the realm of the spirit of the wood. It is in my library to the southeast of here. I already know. I already did it. Good luck, adventurers. Alright, I'm gonna rob you blind before I leave. Quick save. Oh, there's a flesh golem here. I'm gonna blow you up. Oh, right. Spell immunity. Shit. Okay, I'm just gonna fight you then. What did that other flesh golem fail? Just gonna fight you. One more hit. I didn't need the damage shields after all. Treatise in the spirit of the wood. Spell breach. And what's in here? Gold. And more. Okay, I need to actually knock.
I know my beauty keeps drawing you back, but please leave my house now.
Okay, this looks trapped. So let's untrap it. Oh, it's not trapped. Never mind. Neither was it locked. A magic bag. We have more of those. She's gonna play the lining. Yep.
My beauty.
Ad nauseum. She's gonna keep playing that
Please leave my house.
until I leave.
I know my beauty keeps drawing you back, but please leave my house now.
So it triggers each time her character sees me, I think. So she's gonna say it again. Oh, she didn't. I guess it must be on cooldown
I
then.
know
Oh,
my
there it is.
beauty keeps drawing
Oh
you
my
back,
goodness.
but please leave my house now.
Yes, your booty keeps drawing me back. Now I'm gonna free the druid. Bree. This beautiful woman has a proud, almost arrogant look about her that detracts from an almost perfect face.
Greetings to you.
Leave my face alone, you horrible... Oh wait, you're not that ghastly hag. No, I'm not. I'm Plowshare, and who are you? My name is Bree, besides being the most beautiful druid in the Neverwinter Wood. Oh my goodness, the most beautiful druid in the Neverwinter Wood. I'm also one of the druids who was investigating the problems with the wood spirit. What are you doing here in the witch's house? I was wandering through the forest, dodging encounters with the normal inhabitants. There was no point in even trying to speak with the animals. They were almost rabid with fear and anger. Then I thought of the witch. Why would you seek the witch? The animals have always held the witch in high esteem. She protects and helps them quite often. I figured that the spirit probably wouldn't have any control over her mind, so perhaps she would be a source of information. Oh, hi there, princess. Yeah, I guess it's just a default female voice for her. I found the witch in a clearing near here. She was harvesting some herbs at the time, so I came out quietly and waited for her to notice me. Notice me, senpai! She worked for a while, then turned and smiled at me. Her eyes remained fixed on my face for a long time. Did she recognize you or something? She just seemed to admire my looks. No surprise really, since she certainly has none. She convinced me to enter her house, and we sat down to have tea. We talked a little, but then I started to get dizzy and I realized there was something in my tea. Next thing I knew, I was locked in this room. The witch came in and muttered something about stealing my face. I don't know what she meant by that, although if I had her face, I'd want a different one too. Now that you have freed me, I will return to the grove and consult with the other druids about the spirit of the wood. I cured the spirit of the wood, so you can rest easy now. You cured it? I must admit that I am shocked. You are quite the man to have accomplished such a deed. You really are a hero, even if you're not as beautiful as I am. Okay, I have 29 charisma, and you're a druid. I'm pretty sure your charisma is not as high as mine. I know charisma isn't tied to appearance, but whatever. I must be going now. Take care, and thank you for all your help. Carry the image of my beautiful face in your mind for good luck. Farewell. She like handsome fighters never lose a battle from Street Fighter Vega. Beautiful druids never get kidnapped. Oh wait, you did. So now I have to walk back to the druid encampment, and after that I'm going to teleport back into town and turn in the tome, and that should probably allow me to progress to the chapter 2 finale. Alright, let's do this. Backtracking. I should also turn in, what other quests do I have? Neverwinter Missing Druids is done. Yep. The Archdruid will be happy to learn that all 3 of these druids have now been found and released. The Serpent's Gems, the 5 tomes, they've been found. Yep, these are all done. Vardok hasn't attacked me yet. He probably might. Well, probably on my way to Luskan. I don't know if he'll still trigger. Oh, this one can't be turned in because I accidentally exploded 1F when I fought him. I guess there's a bounty quest. Where's the bounty quest? Port last. Bounty hunt. So Sturge is the last one. I know he's in Charwood. I might actually finish that quest before I turn in the quest for Arabeth. I'm not sure if I can still finish it though, because I already let the Minotaur go, and I also let Wyvern go. But I let Wyvern go after taking his ear. There wasn't even an option to let him go without having him cut off his own ear. Let's see if the druids actually appear here. No, I don't actually see them. Owl, okay.
I see you are back. Have you had any luck?
I think I have found one of your druids. Steadfast Orlane has returned. It is good to have him back in the circle. Here's your 300 gold, Plowshare. We were overjoyed to welcome back dear Bree. Here's your 300 gold, Plowshare. My dear friend Terrari's return was welcomed by the grove. Here's more gold. Nature herself is impressed with your abilities. Thank you for rescuing all of the druids. I have great hope for the spirit of the wood. Good luck. Alright.
I see you are back.
Alright. I have cured the spirit of the wood, my dude. You have done very well, lad. With the spirit of the wood cured, we can return to our union with nature and her creatures without fear of destruction. Here's the 500 gold as I promised earlier. I am happy to have been of service. Thank you for your generosity. I'm not gonna shake him down for more money. Good luck to you, my child. May the blessings of Sylvanus go with you.
Greetings to you.
I wonder if it's just the lady with the quest. What do you do around here? I'm the defender of the third circle of the grove. I act as a counselor for troubled minds. What sort of counselor? I don't think I can get her quest unless I'm a druid. I know she had there's a quest tied to her. Alright, so time to teleport back into town. I really don't need Grim. Well, I can probably take Grimnaw with me because the companion I take with me when I transition into the Chapter 2 finale is the only companion I will have access to for that part of the game.
Torn from the embrace of the silent.
Alright, let's take the Murder Dwarf with us. He has haste, so do I. We've gotta go fast. Alright, let's go here and turn in the items to Eliath.
How do you do? Have you had any luck?
Let me see if I can get some equipment from him first before I do that. Is there anything worth buying from him? No, not really. So yeah, I guess he's gonna leave after I turn in the quest. Yep, there's really nothing here. I'm fully slotted.
How do you do? Have you had any luck acquiring the gems? Or is
Yeah, I have the last gem. Ah, the final gem, how glorious. As agreed, I have your 400 gold pieces and the item I promised you right here. These gems were difficult to acquire. I think I deserve more than you're paying me. Very well, I understand your point well enough. I was a smuggler once, after all. I will throw in a further 300 gold pieces. Ah, let me take the gem off your hands. And let me take the gem off your hands. Ah, it will be good to return home. I cannot thank you enough for delivering the gems to me. Now I can at last take my daughter to Evermeet, as promised. I cannot wait to show her Corlon's Grove. Farewell to you, friend. Perhaps we shall meet again someday. XP, what belt did he give me? Oh, it's an encircling scale. Yeah, it's a bit disappointing.
It's finally over. Nurik said that Alhalor is dead, but I know I'll still have trouble falling asleep at night. Did you want me for something?
What do you plan on doing now? I don't know, I'm a bit confused, angry too. I can't believe Alhalor tricked us all like that. I thought he really wanted to help kill werewolves. I feel so stupid. Worse, now I've got nothing to do. All my friends are all dead and I can't help Alhalor run his shop anymore, obviously. Maybe you should open your own shop? Open my own shop? I suppose I could. Alhalor must still have some of his supply somewhere. Yes, maybe I will. Here, 100 gold to help you out. 100 gold? That's so generous of you, my lord. I can't thank you enough for your help. Bless you. And he's walking away. Bye. Where are you going? I guess that's it. Alright, what other quests can I turn in? Did I go upstairs already? I think I already did, because this door is open. Yep, these doors are open, so I'm gonna... Oh, let me see if I can talk to this guy. If he has something else to say, because he mentioned something about the quest.
Tis a long day. I could use a...
Please, sir, put away that weapon. Ah, goddammit.
Tis a long day. I could use a...
Okay, just default dialogue. So I need to actually clear space, because I don't have enough space to stow my weapon. So let's do that. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna sell all these books I acquired. They're taking up too much inventory space. Let's go. Oh yeah, let's go to Eltura and turn in the Tome of Vimaskar to her. Right here. I wonder if there's a reward from Ballard though. He was the one who gave me the quest for Neverwinter Wood.
Well, hello. Have you exciting news for me, or is this?
I have one of the tomes you seek, the Tome of Resonance. Well, the Tome of Resonance. Though I hoped otherwise, I felt certain I would never see it amongst my collection. You have my admiration and appreciation. Perhaps, okay, this should keep you quite happy indeed, I would think. Don't you? Now tell me what else I might do for you. Surely you can provide me with more than that. The tomes are rare indeed. Fine, I will give you what I can, but do not ask for more. Questions? Can you see your merchandise? Yes, I have one. Let's give her a fire beetle belly. Alright, what do you have? You know what, let me sell this stuff first. Oh, her selling is actually not as good as Nurex, so I might not sell to her. You don't actually have any. Oh, Greater Battle Robe is. Nope, that's not the one. That's not the one with the improved damage reduction. Alright, so let's go in and craft the last item. And while we're at it, let me see how good his prices are compared to her. Reagents. Still 1 GP, not as good as Nurex. So I'm gonna just teleport back to the Temple of Tyr to sell the stuff to them. Alright, Resonance. Ettercap Silkland, Fenberry, Ettercap Silkland, Lightning Bolt. I actually don't have access to Lightning Bolt. I think I might have a Fenberry. Do I have a scroll of Lightning Bolt? No, I do not. I'll have to purchase one from him. I'm pretty sure it's a wand of Lightning Bolt that results from it. Oh, wrong option. Scroll. There we go. Buy. Now we're gonna cast it at that chest. Where's the Lightning Bolt? Here it is. And that's all 5 items. Yep, it was a wand of Lightning Bolt. I guess it's good for smashing stuff. At my level, 5d6 isn't much. So, okay, let's go back to Port last. And then, what other quests do I have to turn in? There's the bounty hunt. I guess I can... I should probably go to Arabeth and turn in the quests. But first, let's talk to Aaron again to see if he has anything else.
The little bird has informed me that someone has actually won Mutaman's little contest.
So he reacts
Such
to
a person
things that
must
happen.
be mighty and clever indeed.
Something else?
What would you have of me?
Yeah, he has nothing else, I guess.
Let me see what you have.
He's gonna tell me to bring it to the Arabeth. Alright, let's do this. Arabeth.
It is good to see you again.
Blah, blah,
Have you yet
blah.
discovered any new information on the cult?
I have located some information about the
This is
cult.
good news. What have you discovered?
Okay, Relmar's journal.
One can only wonder what this cult might have done had their plans in the Neverwinter Wood been successful. Well done. This information confirms it then. The cult is located within Luskan. Excellent work. You have justified Lord Nash's faith in you and more. You will need to get into Luskan and enter the host tower itself. Speak to Erin. Hopefully he will have some ideas on how you can go about this.
I'll do my best.
Go then and speak to Erin. I hope that... I wish... No, never mind. Be safe.
Alright, let's talk to
I
Aaron.
understand that you have found information pinpointing the cult within Luskan. That is good. I believe I have found a way inside the city. An old friend of mine is a sergeant who works the city gates. I have convinced him that the plague is no longer a threat, and as a favor, He has agreed to allow my agents and I into the city. I will give your description to him, so he will allow you entry. Erebeth and I shall be moving our base of operations to Luskan, so we will meet you there.
Very well.
Erebeth and I shall begin moving our base to the Temple of Tyr within Luskan. Once you get inside the city, meet us there. Remember to finish up any loose ends you have, and to take what companions and gear you need before going.
Because the companion I take when I transition
the city once you enter
is the only companion I will have access to. So if I don't have a companion, I don't get to have backup.
Go then and do what you must. I wish you success.
All right. I think I'm just gonna finish up. How many quests do we have? Henchman, search for the cult. Yep. So the bounty hunt. I know where what's his name? Sturge is. Sturge is near Charwood, an area I pretty much just passed by. It's in the area with those farmers, I believe. Like there's several side quests there. I've only been streaming for an hour and 20 minutes, so I might as well just finish up the quests before I end chapter 2. So I should go to the Charwood area, and it should be it should be in here right before we reach Charwood. There is there's an area with like 2 farms and 2 families, and a cave with some wolves in them. Yep, this area is mostly unexplored. Sturge is somewhere in the northern part. Right here, there he is. This is a shifty-eyed gnome who would look suspicious saying prayers in the temple, let alone here.
Ah, worthy opponent! Greetings! I am Sturge, the baby killer. Recently escaped from hard time in Waterdeep. My 4 fellow prisoners and I are now among the most wanted criminals along the Sword Coast.
A baby killer? In that case, I'll have to kill you. Not so fast. After all, it isn't my death that you want, but rather the proof of my death. If you had read the bounties posted the length of the Sword Coast, you'd know that you'd need only my tattooed ear as proof. If you'd spare my life and listen to what I have to say, I'd be willing to cut my ear from my head and give it to you as proof. If that were not enough, I'd also be willing to tell you where to find some of the other escaped prisoners. They are as dastardly as I and are worth the same reward. Come now, listen to what I have to say. Surely you are interested in finding out how I, Sturge the baby killer, escaped from the most secure prison in Waterdeep. Alright, how did you get out? I was just about to tell you. Glad to see that flicker of impatience in the air between your ears. I found myself in prison, rather unfortunately. I wanted to get out so I can go back to doing what I do best. I realized that escaping this Waterdeepian prison was said to be impossible, so I knew I would need help achieving the impossible. So you went to the other inmates. Yes, indeed, aren't we a quick study? Someone woke up refreshed this day. So yes, I worked out a relationship with Zor, Delilah, Wyvern, and Yeskar. I knew they would all be interested in escaping, and like the others, they had the talent to do so. What kind of talent? The only kind of talent, the kind that works together. Zor was a big brute. He could pull down gates or smash through doors. Delilah's poisons helped us to incapacitate many of the guards within the prison. And Wyvern was able to call to the animals to further our escape. He used them to deliver messages, create distractions, and even to help us shake off the guards from our trail. It was very exciting. And what did you contribute? Me? I helped to put it all together. Mine were the brains that put the plan together and got us all working in unison. Well, me and Yeskar, but he's just a figurehead there to inspire loyalty. Your escape hasn't been a success yet. Oh, but it has. No one ever escaped from that prison. That's basically Alcatraz, isn't it? We were the first. We made it out the door. We can get caught now after the fact that it doesn't change anything. We escaped. So now what? Now we play a game. You beat me at it, and I cut off my ear and give it to you because that's all you really want, isn't it? The bounty you'll get from my ear. The game we'll play is the oldest game of all. I will give you a word, and you must respond to it with another word that can defeat the original without being its opposite. If you win, I'll tell you where Delilah is, and give you my valuable ear. If not, we'll settle this with blades. Alright, let's play. I hope you are worthy of the challenge. Let us begin. My word is darkness. Candle. Ah yes, the candle holds back the darkness, if just a little bit. My new word then is wind. Wind. I don't know, anchor? 5. Ah, a ship at anchor drifts not with a vagrant wind. In that case, my new word shall be rust. Oil. How wise. Aye, it is oil that soaks through to the core of rust and binds it to its source. But I grow tired of this game. Come, let me tell you of Delilah then, and tear off this offending ear that I might buy my life. Hurry up and give me your ear, gnome. Okay, well, cut this, and tell me what I know of, Delilah. She's a poisoner, so watch her. Blade. Yeskar got her hired into some caravan that passes east of town, so she could lay low there for a while. That's all I know. If it's alright with you, I'm going to take my leave of you now. Yeah.
Let the earth take you.
Kill him.
Attack.
Oh, he's gonna despawn. Oh, we didn't kill him fast enough. I actually didn't want to let him go because he's kind of an asshole. Oh well. A healer's kit plus 10. That's kind of pathetic. So, while I'm here, I'm gonna do the quest they have here. There's like there's this farmer boy who's like really fixated on this like woman, this girl who's leading her on. And while I'm at it, look at all this loot these farmers have in their barrels. Holy crap, that's a lot.
It is certain as death itself. The task is done.
Alright, so let's go here. I actually forgot to sell the stuff, so nah.
Hi there.
Hey, who do you think you are barging into a man's room like that? The door was locked for a reason. Who are you? I'm Eric, Ingo's son. Now, that's as polite as I'm going to be until you tell me why you broke into my room. I was just exploring. An adventurer, are you? Well, go explore somewhere else, will ya? Whatever your reason for being here, you can turn around and leave unless you have something important you want. I'm looking for work if you know of any. I could sure use a favor right now, and maybe you're a man who can help. Interested in the details? Tell me about this favor. My pa might have told that I've been feeling a little down lately. Well, he doesn't even know the half of it. Sure, I'm a little heartbroken, but it's that tease, Constance O'Deal. She knows she has me wrapped around her little finger, so all she does is toy with me. Oh, I'm such a fool. She wanted to see me moss brooch, so I brought it over for her. Now the witch won't give it back. Forget my stupid heart. If I don't get that brooch back, Pa will have my hide instead. Tell me about Constance. Her hair is the color of corn silk, her laugh's like the waterfall, her eyes are as blue as the sky. Her heart, though, it's sprung like a bear trap. And thanks to a fool like me, she now has me moss brooch. I'll reward whoever brings it back to me, I swear. Okay, I'll do it. Will you? She's Farmer O'Deal's daughter, the one who keeps cattle up by the waterfalls. Do whatever it takes to get me moss brooch back, short of laying a finger on her. Look at me, I still worry for her even now. Alright, goodbye. And dialogue. Before I leave, I'm going to grab your potion of endurance, your Red Bull. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to teleport back to the temple and sell all this space-taking things. Magic bag. It's a minus 40%. That's probably decent. We have anything here? Nope. We have stuff here. I don't really need this much fenberries. I can just sell most of these quartz crystals as well. I can always get more. The other ingredients though are a lot rarer, so I can't just sell them all. Okay, what else can I sell? Silver ring, ring of invisibility. I'm gonna keep that. That will come in handy. Clear thought. Goodness, I have a lot of stuff to sell. Spirit poison. It's a quest item. It's gonna be automatically removed from my inventory once I transition into the Chapter 2 finale, so I don't really have to worry about that. This one I'm gonna combine here to free up space. This one goes here. Guess I'm gonna keep this just in case I need a lightning bolt spell for something. Okay, that's it. Oh, what is that? Greater Brawler spell. That's pretty good. Okay, so now let's turn in the quest item. I don't know if it'll trigger the last part of the bounty quest. That's when Yesgar kidnaps the mayor's daughter. And I have to rescue her from the mine outside Port Last.
Feels good to see.
Here's an ear, the Sturge's ear. Hi, to see the markings that the men of the bulwark told me of. Congratulations, lad, you've done a service for us all. I'd be pleased to offer you the bounty for it then. Surely the town's safety is worth more than that. Yeah, let's shake him down for money. Not yet. Alright, I'll be going. Alright, so... So I actually tracked down the bounty, so I think that quest might be broken now because 3 of the 5, though Yesgar remains unsighted. So basically, because I let the Minotaur go without taking his ear, that means that the quest can't be completed. Because apparently it doesn't keep track of the fact that although I tracked him down, I showed mercy to him and didn't extract his ear from his head. Alright, let's go back there and quickly finish up that quest. I guess it doesn't really take that much time anyway, and it's still 11:04, and I have a lot of time left. And besides, we might even run into Vardok, who's going to ambush me anytime now. He is not here. I wonder if that encounter will even trigger now that I've finished the main quest of Chapter 2. So before anything else, I'm going to disarm all the traps here. He has like a trap chest here, which makes no sense at all. Trapped and locked, with a potion of cure critical wounds. Because why not? And there's Constance.
Well, hello there.
Well, a handsome stranger in the bedroom of the farmer's daughter. I wonder where such an encounter could lead. What do you mean by that? Surely you know the story of the farmer's daughter and... Oh, never mind. Why must I always be surrounded by simpletons? I'm not simple. I was really trying to give you a chance to act more like a proper young lady. Oh, how embarrassing. Sorry about that. How can I help you? I want to speak with you about Eric's brooch. He told you about that, huh? Well, I tried to get him to leave me alone, but he persisted. I told him there was never going to be a relationship between us, but he wouldn't listen. I was going to give it back to him if he promised to leave me alone, but now I need it. The gold I can get for selling it might help Pa replace the cows killed by the wolves. Be reasonable. Ingo treasures that brooch because it reminds him of his wife. That may be so, but it will also fetch a fine price in Port Last, enough to buy... buy a couple head of cattle to replace those killed by the wolves as of late. Alright. Alright, tell me a little about Eric. I know, he's a nice boy. That's what my mom always says, and I can't say I entirely disagree. But if he was really a nice boy, he'd spend more time helping out my pa, Unless I'm picking wildflowers, and that's all there is to it. He loves you, Constance. Don't betray that. Well, he's a fool to do so. All the love in the world won't buy a head of cattle. But I know you're right. Look, 250 gold would buy us a healthy bull. Let us rebuild the herd. Give us that much and you may do what you wish with the brooch. 250, deal. Give me a second. I have the brooch right here in my pocket. Here it is, and I hope that fool Eric has learned not to give his heart so freely. Now, is there anything else I can do for you? Goodbye. Alright, so we basically just donated 250 gold to resolve this problem. For a bit of XP. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna finish this quest here. There's a wolf here that I can, there's a wolf that's attacking these cattle. Well, I saved this cow in one of my previous sessions. Alright, let's do this. And since I'm in a hurry, I'm gonna do the funny, cheesy way of doing it. I'm gonna damage shield myself. And have them kill themselves on me. Alright, come at me, doggos. Or, I guess, you can kill them all. Alright, let's do this.
The Silent Lord take you!
I'm taking too much damage. I might actually need to heal myself. And here's Silverback. This is the boss who enters my den. Come on, hit me. There we go. Hit me more. Oh, you stopped attacking. You have bested me. What do you want? I show my throat to you. Sink your teeth into it. It is yours. You talk, do you? Then answer my questions as you wish, manling. Where did you learn to talk? My mother served a manling ranger. He taught me your foolish tongue when I was still a pup. Who is this ranger? Nobody. He is dead. He sent my mother to fight a demon just so he could run away. I killed him with my own teeth. It is bad enough to serve a manling, but it is worse to serve a coward. That I face you here should be proof that I'm no coward. I will not follow you, manling, if that is what you come to ask. Simply a favor, that's all I ask. Your courage has earned you that much. I will not follow you, but you may ask something else of me. I need you to stop hunting the cattle, and no people either. Their flesh is the best I've tasted in many years, but I will do as you ask. There are enough deer about for us to live on. Alright, so I should probably tell a farmer that, and while I'm at it, I'm gonna kill everyone else here. But do I need to, though? Because, yeah, it's 11:09. I have time. Bracers of dexterity plus 2. Nice. Alright. I'm just gonna firebrand all of you. And they all died happily ever after. Fireball. There isn't enough XP in this module to get me to level 13, so I'm just pretty much looting for money right now. I think I could have reached level 13 if I didn't have a companion and never summoned my familiar, but then it would take me forever to finish the module. So it's not really worth it for just one extra level. Besides, you can't go past level... what's the max level? Level 20 in the original campaign anyway, which you'll reach even if you have a companion, a familiar, and a summoned creature. So all I'm doing is basically just speeding up the rate that I reach the higher levels. Okay, so I'm gonna disarm the traps, if any, and knock. No traps. Interesting. This is locked, though. So while I've been yakking to y'all in the stream, my character has been slowly regenerating. That is the power of regeneration items in Neverwinter Nights. He just keeps healing every round, and it adds up over time. I'm gonna have Grimnaw handle these critters. Maybe give him a mage armor.
The Silent Lord take you!
I don't really need to loot everything here, it's just more hides anyway. Okay, that should be it. Oh, there's one more. Okay, I'm gonna blow you up with a missile storm because I'm in a hurry. And you're dead. Okay, let's head out and back to the farm. I'm not sure if I can finish the quest. Yep, so here's the thing. It assumes that I already talked to Pete O'Deal about the wolves. Even though I never talked to him about it first.
Greetings.
Can I ask you some questions? How many cattle do you have? What kind of... Okay, so let's backtrack. Sorry, I have to keep an eye on my cattle. No time for distractions. Less than I had a few weeks ago, admittedly. The herd has run into some bad trouble lately. What kind of trouble? There are some dire wolves in the hills here that have taken to preying on my herd. The pack's led by a big she-wolf I've taken to calling Silverback. I swear I'll pay 300 gold to have her head. She's already taken down 2 of my cattle and left her own devices. She'll clear the whole herd. Well, I didn't kill Silverback, but I did speak with her. You what? Who am I to argue? I've been known to talk to my cows on occasion. Still, wolves are predators. What makes you think they'll stop? She gave me her word. She'll stick to it. Very well, then. It may be against my better judgment, but I suppose I trust you. I assume the 300 gold we discussed is sufficient. I'm going to shake him down for more. I think I've heard a higher reward than that. True, maybe the pelts aren't worth as much as I led you to believe. Here, 375 gold is all I have. The herd will recover in a few years. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to make a trip to Port Last to restock the herd. Thank you again, my lord. Plus, you got that... So, you got... I gave 250 gold to your daughter, and you gave me 375 gold back. So, yay! 125 gold profit. And now I'm going to return the ring to Eric. And that should be it for the quests for Chapter 2.
Hi there.
I have the brooch. How did you manage to convince her? How did you ever manage to convince her? Actually, never mind. I probably don't want to know. Now about that reward you mentioned. You've been a good friend to a poor soul down in the stock. Here you go, 650 gold pieces in exchange for the brooch. That's a lot of money. Are you sure you can afford it? It's money I've made off my own plot of land. I was saving it to marry Constance someday, but that would be a foolish venture, I'm afraid. Thanks, it was a joy to help. But now I must take my leave. Me pa was getting worried I'd never run those errands for him. Yay, money! So that's a total of 775 profit for all of this. Plus the XP. Yeah. Still not enough to level up, but you know, let's go back to Port Last and sell off everything before we end the chapter. Sell. Oh wow, these are 25 gold each. Holy crap. It's actually a lot of gold. I could... I'm too lazy to head back in there and loot everything. I don't really need that much money anyway in this game anymore. Since there's really not much to buy here, and I will be making way more money in the future. Alright, so I'm gonna... You see... Journal. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. And now I'm just gonna rest, and I'm gonna head north towards Luskan, and talk to the guard, and then end chapter 2. Of course, it's not going to end right there right away, because as soon as I spawn into the Chapter 2 finale, we will be right smack in the middle of a gang fight in the streets of Luskan. So it should be a few minutes. A few minutes more, and then that should be the end of the stream tonight. A bit shorter than usual, but when I started streaming, I didn't really stream past the 2-hour mark anyway. Alright, Vardok, are you here? He's not spawning. Oh, the goblins respawn. That's interesting. I didn't know they respawned. Okay, Grimnock, kill them. They're not worth my time. This area here is a port last mine. Had I completed the bounty quest, the last part of the bounty quest would trigger, with Yesgar kidnapping the mayor's daughter. Then I'd have to track the escaped convict to this area and then rescue the damsel in distress. And north of the Green Griffin Inn is Luskan itself. Rather, the gates of Luskan. Is there anything here? No, not really. Just a dire boar. I guess I'm just gonna finish you off. Fuck it. 9 XP. I used a 6th level slot to kill a boar. Alright, there's the Luskan Sergeant. No description. A wary paranoia of others and grim determination seem to grip this guard's demeanor. You're Luskans, so that's what you are.
Hello.
I can't believe Aaron when he says you're some kind of hero, my lord. You do look the type. Luskan's a mighty dangerous place to walk into, however. You sure you know what you're doing? Why? What's going on in Luskan? Fighting and lots of it. The High Captains are at war. Have been for weeks now. Luskan's just about torn apart. I'm sure you're full of questions, but I really can't chat. I promised Aaron a favor, and I'll do it. So do you want inside or not? Yes, let me inside. Alright. The gates are open for you now. Just remember, I can't let you back out once you're in. Make sure you have everything you need. You hear? Yeah, I have everything I need. Let's do this. And we're gonna trigger a fight. Yeah, it is. There's the fight. You're rogue, so you have evasion. So I'm just gonna... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna Empowered Ice Storm to kill y'all. And they died before they could transform. Yeah. So the Black Knives are, I believe, werewolves? Compared to the other gang, I think. Sign. What does that sign say? I think that's a store. The Cutlass, that's it. So here's the thing I found when I entered this part. I normally use the Stone of Recall to teleport back to the temple. And that's how I find the temple. And there's Aaron again. I'm going to talk to him when I stream again tomorrow. So I'm going to end the stream here, having figured out that the cult is based in Luskan. I'm going to save the game right now and exit. And that's it. It's a shorter stream than most. I didn't even make it past the 2-hour mark. But I guess I'm just easing my way back to streaming after taking a break for 2 days. And that's all, folks. Thanks for staying with me in this hour and 50 minutes of streaming. And I'll see you tomorrow. Farewell.